trash. Freddy's Yen Plague Maiden. No, I haven't. Hey, everybody. Let's not draw all of my penitent targets. So, no one plays Bomb Heaver. Whoops. Yeah, Bomb Heaver's not a card. We're fine. Uriden's not that common. Tuned Boy and Swordmaster are definitely problems, though.
Hello everyone, I'm back.
10:32.
Always. Because the Yen needs to go on the range throw, and the second Plague Maiden needs to go there as well, otherwise you're going to row stack.
Yeah, he just gets a giant Yen, right?
These Plague Maidens basically spawns 8 units.
Kashner is going to be delayed. I have heard. I have heard. I don't know. What am I trying to do here? Did I ever win a long round with Gales? Probably not. I don't know. Let's see what happens. I don't think a poison does this in one, right?
Same time next week.
It's close.
Oh, I'd be ashamed to let this beauty go to waste.
It was cool on paper, but in reality it never sticks. I'm not even sure how cool on paper it is, to be honest.
Think you can keep up with the Novigrad lads?
I should get rid of this before a boat comes down. Yeah, a little disappointed. Cool. My cards aren't actually good. Oh no. Okay. I guess that's something. I think the rabbit cam gets more and more scuffed every day. I have willpower for staying in this game. Look, man. Patreon tells me to play a Gales deck. I play a Gills deck.
Forget about the isles in
I don't know what you're supposed to do with Gills, but here we are.
To see a fear one day with mine own eyes.
I appreciate my opponent not just like stealing this and winning the game.
In my trade, I am a great artist.
such a shame. I must kill you.
Oh, damned year!
That world's a good one. Kind of hoping that wasn't happening. Now I can't triple penitent. That may have been our win condition.
Great and grave are your sins.
I've got plenty of consumes. I might as well do this. What? I mean, it's King of Beggars. You can't use all the charges in round 3-4. And supports different cards.
You hurt my girls. I'll rip your knuckle. Is that clear?
Take no prisoners! No prisoners!
I want to do this now in case I get hound.
What? Who dares?
Oh. I got a Caldwell.
Corporations
Interesting.
are people too.
I think we're dead to everything. Yeah.
Beggars sends his regards.
That went about how I expected it to. I like the horde mechanic. I think generally mechanics that break linearity are a good thing. That said, some of the horde cards are a little good. There to the World Cup going. I won't spoil the result of the last series. The US is out of its misery regardless of the result. Yeah. We were not in the running for making the playoffs. So I want to save Penitent, because I want to save Gills. How am I doing this? Go like Foglet, Harpy Egg, and Drago Warrior. Runa. At least I didn't lose to Harmony with Kiki Queen. That's true. That's true. Fuck. At least you didn't play your Adalia after your only bronze in hand. You'll always have that, Wilson. 9. Part of that's probably the actual new players you're playing against won't have Syndicate cards, but the returning players might. The people that are playing Syndicate at the really low ranks are more likely to be returning players. Because Syndicate doesn't have a starter deck, so it's harder to get started. I'm not sure exactly what rank you're playing at. This is a problem. Rank 19. Yeah. It's probably that. And even among the new players that know to want to build a Syndicate deck are people that have researched the game and want to play stuff that's good. Whereas the other factions are more of a toss-up. I'm so dead. How am I dead already? We're 5 cards into round 1. My opponent's played 1 gold, 2 golds. So depressing. I don't know. I don't even know why I played down to 4. I should have just passed on 5. Accepted my death. Maybe he'll dry pass and we get to yells him to death. Just sign on and play Gwent whatever state console has right now. That would be interesting to know exactly how many people are still playing console. What that universe is like. So opponent's gonna play a card, I'm gonna jam Haunt, and then he's gonna pass.
With me, you'll forget your
Okay, or not. I am still jamming Haunt though. Bomb Heaver does not exist. Wait, really? Console still counted for Pro Ladder? How have I not heard about that? That's ridiculous. How is that not a bigger deal? What's the next arena do? I don't know. I've got this Patreon deck to play, and then I have this Artist deck to play. So probably a day or 2. Uprising is pretty busted. So if I play my Cave Troll, I am just going to get purified every time, right? The Corinthia Cave Troll? No, it's terrible. It just gets a bleed. I can't boost it.
His darkest dreams, I can make them real.
Corinthian and Gales doesn't do anything in this matchup. Might as well just play it.
Naivety is a fool's blessing.
Yep, it'll trick you twice. Yeah, I could've just Manticored. Wait, what? Okay, well, that's cool, I guess. Not complaining. Play your artist deck from viewer battles? No, I have another list. I just take the Manticore in the 14. I was gonna do that. I don't know, there's like a universe where it got better. After the Gale stuck. Like, if he doesn't purify this Cave Troll and I get to double Corinthier, or I get to Corinthier for double Gales, and get 2 extra Death Wishes off. That would have been a pretty big game. So this is worth 6. I need to consume my Caldwell, probably. What's my decree for? A Bargus, probably. If I'm decreeing for Bargus... Let's do this now. I don't need to do this now, but... Get all the stuff out. The deal 3 dude's gonna suck. If he's got it in hand. Yeah. Rip. He probably could have gotten those points. Even without the Greed Manticore line. I could use my later charges a little more better. Or a little better.
Not your lucky day.
We're running a lot of movement? No. Well, every square at the deck has something. Most Skellige has exactly Hammond. So, we lose round 1. I guess that happens.
Could lose this. Not sure for what just yet, but
Okay. actually expecting Kikimor Warrior now? They're not really. It's just in some people's lists. They see it, it looks cute. There's War Chariot. I know it doesn't play War Chariot.
Premium grade won't find any better.
There is wickedness and there is punishment.
War Chariot appeared in the World Cup. And what lineup? Yeah, I mean, the card's fine. It's not usually a card that in our needs or wants.
3 ounces of Optima Mater, a drop of mercury solution.
Separately brought War Chariot. What's it for? Respecting like the Vinci build? The Syndicate? Answer to boat. Might just fill the provisions. The NR deck's got like 11 or 12p, it doesn't know what to do with.
Music marries cultures, connects folk to one another.
Hey, Rollover. Thanks for the tier 1 sub, man. Welcome, welcome.
My fist is purity is purest in all matter.
This is Pile. It's rats. Cool. Good to hear. Glad you're enjoying the YouTubes.
I only loot corpses, except sometimes they're quite fresh.
Your opponent does not play the real gold yet. Yeah, that's a... It's a very Syndicate thing. Okay. We won round 1. Surely that matters. I want to believe. This the rat meme deck? No, it's not. It's a rat meme deck. Burial doesn't play blacksmith. I'm praying he doesn't play a lot of things.
Soon you shall
Ah,
transform
the fool.
and receive the gift of life.
Yeah, there's a Glusty. Share the deck list in YouTube. Maybe.
Consider this my tea.
Let Gwent parler d'Ossian.
You take the left, and I'll take the right.
The heat I cannot bear.
Infinite point Passiflora. More like infinite point. What is going on? Why?
It's been a long, hard road, hasn't it?
Why do bad things happen to good memers? Oh my god. You can't kill them all. No, but you can kill all the... You can kill enough of them. Yeah, they have to go to the same row.
You hurt my girls, I'll rip your knob off. Is that clear?
Rats. It's actually gonna win him the game. That's so sad. It's so sad.
You will not stand in the way of my master's plans. I won't let you.
6 organic, protected by 2 defenders. Yeah. Nice.
I've no mercy for your kind.
Rats, rats. He's killing our rats.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Might not eat gills. Yeah, I should have. I should have.
You asked for it. Now watch this.
Got him more else, I get it. Just play your card. It's not another brick, is it?
Not your lucky day.
Okay. So he has no spenders because he's playing Heavidir and Yrden. That was technically a game. That was technically a game. Good KT deck? What's KT? Oh boy, more cash.
Slow, ain't ya?
Oh, Keltolas. I do not. I have not tried Keltolas since the Renew nerf. Fuck. Is deck better without Gills and Literal Carapace? Yes, but you see, I am under a Patreon deck building restriction where I need to build the deck with Gills, and I'm struggling. I think most people don't understand just how bad Gills is. There's kind of nothing redeeming about this card. Okay, I don't know. Tap Endure and Dragolarva. Look, man, they gotta be ready for the opponent's Kikimore Warriors.
Work what you can simply take.
Few good Death Wish cards. That's a Gil's problem too, though. It's also just the way the Death Wish mechanic functions. For Death Wish to work, you want an even ratio of consume effects to Death Wish units. Gills makes you want to have more Death Wish units. It rewards weird deck building. It gets easier with leaders like Overwhelming Hunger, but probably less of a problem now than it was in early Homecoming. But still an issue. Oh. Need to be able to survive bleed.
You got a seed
Auto lose to ST with their movement. Well, your Gales dies, but I mean, realistically, you're not expecting this card to do anything. Get down while it doesn't get Philippid.
They've so damn much. Anyone teach them to share?
You can go Cave Troll Leader, but then yuck. If I Bargus, I'm suddenly just getting poisoned. I'm getting poisoned no matter what I do. Huh. Seems like a problem. He just passes to this.
Knees are drowning in shite, but
No.
the head's in the clouds.
He's got Sewer Raiders. This card doesn't do anything. Impressive. Also doesn't do anything in round 3. He's trying to get card advantage. Maybe this scares him.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Why do I run shields? Because I'm not a big fan of Gills just dying to Altar's Thunder.
3, 2, 1, go! Music marries cultures, connects folk to one another.
I'm still in the process of attempting to build a deck that uses Gills. I think we're gonna quickly reach the point, though, where we just, like, jam Gales in a Vampires deck and mulligan it every game. Rats. Rats. Why? Okay. Whatever. It's okay. I think we've somehow made it to around 3 where our deck is sort of reasonable. He still has Eld. So we kick Corinthian? Hope to draw like literally in Dragon Larva?
Nothing turns my guts more than a filthy mage.
How many rocks champion get?
Who played this deck? What streamer did this to me? Is this a pumpkin deck? This has to be a pumpkin pile. Hey, Deep Dark Boy.
No hotfix, Keck.
Yeah, no
You
hotfix.
hurt my girls, I'll rip your nose.
Exactly.
Sad. So I want to play around Philippa, because maybe that's a card I can beat.
Take no prisoners! No prisoners!
Sweetly, my darling, dance.
I guess it's not. Hey, now we do. We do this. We do this. And we do this. Oh, wait, fuck. I'm a monkey.
You'll suffer the consequences of your
Could I fight around that?
Ested esa crisa.
Yes, Deathwish card Gales is an NR one. Yeah. Are there any 10-point cards that would be worse than Gills? There has to be. there's value in baiting Alzur's Thunder.
My boots got sand plenty in them.
You ever stayed on the board and got any value? There was one game where our opponent just didn't want to Drowner it because they felt bad for us.
No one refuses me.
We still lost that game.
My, but them Morlehams, they truly spoil us.
Gaunter is worse than Gales? No, definitely not. Gaunter is significantly better than Gales for this deck. At least Gaunter sometimes does something when he lives. Dead Fables. No, Fables gets us Renew. Fables is also way better. Oh. I guess that's a reason to not want to boost the token.
First look in my shade.
No, he's free tomorrow now. War is incoming. Just like an invo.
The senses can be fooled easily.
Think about leadering. Might as well keep going. That's one approach. I do kind of want a longer round 3.
Never sleep from the master's table. Never.
Playing more cards is sort of self-bleeding. I can play around Marl with Leader plus Parasite. Strong feeling of guilt here. I think a lot of people just don't understand how bad Gales is. Dandelion Vainglory kills beasts. There's a good amount of beasts. It's got a 5-power body too, right? The worst case for it is the same as Gale's. They have a strong understanding of how bad Gales is and just don't care. I don't know. Maybe. I don't think we want this Ruhin. Or it's Detlef. Or this Ruhin. Maybe the Ruhin's actually worse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? No. I do need the Parasite for the Marl. Gale's proccing. It can pull our Foglet. That's about it. Okay. Play around Sweers. I do need to save one charge. Oh, or he's playing Defender, and our Parasite does nothing. Cool. Oh. Huh. Well, that was fun. I'm glad we, Why? So we play Rats. We queue into the 2 people on ladder playing self-removal in their Syndicate deck. We play all-in Consume. We queue into the 1 guy on ladder playing Defender Kahir. Huh. Funny how that works. Pretty viable Gale's list. I appreciate how this deck has a couple more ways to take advantage of the Gales. I misclicked.
Kill the dog diddlers!
True pleasures come once darkness falls.
Can we pass? I mean, yes. I don't know, I think the opponent disconnecting win condition is still pretty live.
Few vultures dare venture into the Von Morlohun's wood.
The hounds have caught a scent.
All the decks that are... Most of the decks that are bad against Kahir have really easy answers to it, is the problem. You also listed, like, 3 decks that aren't real. But he plays for low tempo, doesn't directly threaten, and most decks can answer him. Green win rate. What did you expect? Okay. Gale's good if unanswered? No. That one's actually not true. Unless by unanswered you mean your opponent plays a 4-point card and your 5 points are bigger than their 4 points. Then yes, Gale's is great if unanswered. The rat deck might have looked better than this because we queued into a very questionable syndicate list.
The senses can be fooled easily.
What about all the rank 2? Sneak an iron upgrade, now you're kind of stuck. Any tips how to reach pro? Just keep doing what you're doing, play decks you're comfortable with. You'll get there eventually. Just gotta grind through. I'm so sad. Is Kahir good and worth trying? I would not recommend Kahir unless you're trying to target something very specific. It's not like it's doing anything later, right? Sometimes it has value, sometimes it just dies.
I hate nothing more than a creaky door.
It's also kind of an awkward card. You have to play it before your opponent does something. Okay, whatever. Whatever. They're making mistakes at rank 2, I promise. It might help to go over and review your games, like record them in OBS, just to go back and rewatch them. See if you can spot what mistakes you or your opponents make. It's the easiest way to get better, is to review your own games. Partner is 5 times better than Gil's? I don't know about 5 times. Value. Damien's a lot more reliable than Kahir, is the thing. It's also more immediately threatening. You play Damien, next turn he's threatening to make 8 more points. He's threatening to refresh your opponent's ability, so you don't have that blood out of them anymore. Kahir is a 5 that doesn't do anything unless your opponent lets it. They can keep playing into Kahir in a lot of matchups. I would like current theory. I think the Elfin Onion Soup is funny enough that I'm supposed to keep it. Cats on Mars. I think Damien is melee locked, Stefan is range locked. They're not locked to the same row, so you can't defend it for both of them. The problem with the mill suggestion is I just played mill a couple days ago. And there's a video pending for it. Is he gonna swears it? Am I gonna regret not overwhelming hungering my Para Enforcer? Probably not. I mean, if he swears this, he's not swears to my Ruhin. And I need my Ruhin pretty bad. Nah, it's fine, dude. I just, sometimes it's hard to win.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Depends what round it is. Damien being unanswered in round 2 is way scarier than Kahir being unanswered. Yeah, the distribution on Kahir is terrible.
I shall flog them into submission.
You can answer it over multiple turns without being punished as well. Where obviously you can't answer Damien or Skellen over multiple turns, because they proc immediately. Stuff like poison works on them. I don't know how I'm beating this. This is a little spooky. Joachim. I don't know, I guess. Maybe running Regis? Yeah, that's fine. Can't do a ton about it if he is. Rahine's your favorite card. Unironically, I like Rahine a lot too.
Yes, sir. As ordered.
We're killing this Barbagazi, right? Yeah. Darn. My favorite card? I don't really have one. Artwork? I definitely don't have a favorite artwork.
Aroma and decent delight.
Huh. Man, I'm so glad I play Elfin Onion Soup. What a great card. -2 points. Let's go.
To keep peasants on a short leash.
It has to be 2 golds if I want to get a gold. And I think I would like to get a gold.
What is it you want?
Appearances can be deceiving.
Bad Regis? Nah, it's fine. This cage has a rabbit. Okay, so we're doing this. We're eating this. We do this because we can. Or we just leader this. We're doing this consume here. I guess this gives us better distribution. So everything is even. Most things are even. He's got 1,000,000 pings. I don't know how this works, but I guess we'll figure it out. Oh, these are odd, technically. I don't know how much that matters. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He has 16 in his charges. I think we win. The rabbit in the stream? It's a channel points thingy. I let people spend channel points to see the bunny. Yeah, this Regis isn't very big.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
Cool. We did it! We won a game! Christ. That was awful.